Good morning, Grand Rising. I know it is super early in the morning. I just want to make sure I get all the reads in. Oh my goodness, this eyelash is just like giving me the flux. Come on in, Capricorn. If you guys can see me, I'm going to let you all come in the room. Let me see. Then I put this on the live, on the public part. I need to see if I did. If you guys are here, if you could make some kind of comment or something so I know that you're here. Hey, thank you guys so much. Oh my God, why did I get like something in my eye? Good morning, Grand Rising, Tiara and Melita. Good morning, guys. So I always say this, whoever comes in a room first are generally like the energy that I'm going to pick up on. I'm not saying it's only going to be yours, okay? But that's generally what happens, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do a general for you guys this morning. Hey, Bella. Good morning. We're going to start with your finances. We're going to see what's going to come out here as far as your money. I know it's early. It's really, really early. And I don't know exactly what time I am going to get on because I'm always a hot mess in the morning time. Okay. Hey, Tennille. Hey. What's going on with you, girlie? All right, let's see what's going on. Now, of course, these cards, I don't know if you guys know this, these cards is for everyday life. It's not just dealing with your finances, it's dealing with your relationship. It deals with your money and just advice, basically, that Spirit want you guys to know. So that's what I'm going to focus on here, but definitely with your money. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Quiet Storm and Mooney or Money. All right, let's see what's going on here with you guys. Your health looks great. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that. The only thing that I am getting for you when it comes down to your health, that you guys are going to have to hydrate a little bit more. Okay, like are you working a lot and you're not drinking enough water? That's something that I haven't channeled for you, but that was something that I was actually picking up when I was doing somebody else's reading. Okay. Here with this particular card for your health, for your money, it talks about any money problems are going to be corrected and it's going to be healed. So let's say you've had money issues that's caused a lot of problems. This is pretty much replenishing your stash, replenishing your whatever money, whatever it is. Okay, it's the same thing like replenishing your health. So I see both. So if you guys have been having money issues or money problems or anything like that, it's going to get better for you. And I really don't really see too many money problems with Capricorn, but this is also talking about your health, that there's going to be some healing and recovery if you guys have been having problems with your health, okay? And some of you could actually work in the health field, health departments. So it could be like a nurse or doctor or something like that, okay? Let's see what else. Oh, this did come out. Now, this is advice, Capricorn, which I know I know for a fact that this is true because I actually spoke to a Capricorn 2 weeks ago and I know who she is. And, giving too much of yourself, you don't want to give too much of yourself. This is just advice from Spirit, okay? This is you neglecting yourself, though. So it's like, it's okay to give, but don't overgive, okay, where you're neglecting yourself. And some of you may be helping people out financially. You got to pay attention to that, Capricorn, okay? Just FYI, all right? But it says avoid giving too much, all right? And start focusing on your own needs here. I know you want to help, and I know you probably feel guilty for not helping, but that's just advice. And then if we're talking about financially, you don't want to go in a hole trying to help other people out. Do you know people actually do that? So just be aware of it. Let's go ahead. Let's get 2 more. This is for Capricorn. Recognition tried to come out. Thank you. Wow. I mean, your reads look the same all the time. So even if recognition didn't come out, it was going to come out anyway here with leadership. So let's go ahead. It says your money is going to be looking good and solid. That's just what I see. I never see your money looking bad. Okay. And even if you guys ever have issues, you know how to dig your way out of that hole. Okay. But again, you got two cards that talks about leadership. If you look at the bottom of this deck, this card, it says leadership position. Okay, sorry, the words are in the way on my screen. So it says leadership position down here somewhere. And then this one, you had leadership as well. Okay, so I'm believing for a lot of you, this could be some type of promotion or something, but it talks about expecting success with your finances, period. All right, so if you've been having money issues, that is not going to be the problem. And I want to tell you where your problem is going to be. It is not going to be in your money. It's going to be in your relationships. And that's where this is going to get really, really deep, y'all. Okay. Health looks good. It gave advice as far as what you need to do, as far as health, hydrating, and also resting. Some of you are obsessed with getting money or obsessed with working too much where you don't rest. But that's the only thing that I can actually give you this morning that talks about your health. Everything else looks good. Your relationships are going to be the issue. Okay. And I can tell you before I even get into the cards, and that's not everybody, because some of you guys have already graduated, right? I feel like now this is a new cycle that's going to happen here. So most people who are in really healthy relationships, this wouldn't necessarily be for you. Okay. Let's get into it. This is going to be for Capricorn. Oh, I'm scared to even see because I already feel it. This is going to be for Capricorn. Exactly, healing hearts. Exactly. Ooh, you guys got the Two of Cups here. I love when this comes out. You want to know why? Because this means majority of the people who are watching, this is your energy. Okay? And then you also have the Three of Cups, which talks about coming together in celebration. And if it hits the health card, look at what it's hitting. The relationship will be okay, right? Oh, maybe I'm feeling the past. Maybe I'm feeling a past energy where some of you were in a relationship with someone that was very apathetic. They were very disinterested in who you were as a person. They didn't really care about your feelings. They didn't really care about your mental health, your physical health. Maybe that's what I'm getting. And some of you are recovering from that, maybe recovering from that heartbreak, recovering from that disappointment. Maybe that's the reason why I'm feeling it so strong, so strongly. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Yeah, because some of you were giving too much to someone else and you were neglecting yourself here. Two of Cups is letting me know that there is going to be a connection that you're going to be in for a lot of you. Of course, you could have been in this connection. You were in a long-term connection in the past. But look at this. Look at this. Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming in here and it's the Queen of Wands. This is such an amazing reading. So you guys are recovering from some stuff still. Oh, that's in your energy real heavy, Capricorn. So somebody's about to come in here. So it doesn't matter if you're single or if you want someone from the past to come in. I have to keep it general. So I don't want anyone to be like, oh, you know, don't talk about the past. I have to keep it general because otherwise these particular people feel like they're being left out. There is someone that wants to have some type of connection with you, period. That's just what it really seems like. You have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay. The Knight is definitely an entry of a lover, an entry of some type of love interest, whether you know them or not. And the very fact that they came out as a Queen of Wands, a lot of you are dealing with a fire sign here. Now, this person is very strong. Okay. Very confident. Could be on the tip of being kind of cocky. Some of you are also dealing with a Scorpio. This person is really, really smart, actually. I'm hoping that it's not, I don't want to say that I'm hoping that it's not the past person, because it could be, because it's this energy of maybe this person wants to heal something. Maybe that's the reason why the health card is there. They want to fix something with you. Let me go ahead. Let me get one more for your present position. This is sitting in your present position, by the way, Capricorn. And I'm just letting you know right now, someone coming in here very soon. Someone's going to come in here very soon for you. Let's see. And you know, I'm just going to be honest. For some of you guys, you know, you have to think before you make any, you know, decisions. So the Knight of Swords for you in particular would be talking about your impulsivity. So even if someone was to come in, you have to be able to think about it first, because I feel like that may have been the issue. Maybe you guys were too impulsive. And what came out? The Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this is a part of the healing that you guys are doing, right? So it's like, okay, the Queen of Pentacles talks about a sense of responsibility, which means you cannot jump into relationships too quickly now. You can't do that because you can't afford it. You can't afford it mentally, spiritually, or financially. Okay? To jump in a relationship with someone who you're very uncertain about. I don't care if they're new or not. You have to be aware. But this looks really, really good. None of these cards are bad, but I see the reason why Spirit is saying with that Knight of Swords with you, your impulsivity, slowing down, because you got taken advantage of big time. And some of you, this is still sitting on your heart and mind. And this is the reason why health came out. Why? Because you need to fix yourself, fix that broken heart, fix that mind of yours. Okay? So now the Queen of Pentacles is talking about a sense of responsibility. It also talks about, even when it comes to your money, that looks good. I just had to make sure I round back to that. That looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, this is you being very caring and very generous. And I feel like that may have gotten you in trouble in the past, okay? Being a little bit too generous, all right? And level-headed. Let's go ahead and see what's in your outside position. And for a lot of you, you were dealing with someone who, you know, it was all about them needing constant attention. Maybe they didn't get that type of attention from their parents. It's something that I'm seeing here. That's what I see. They could have lived in your home, or they're living in your home. Okay. Yeah, oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, I got to do this again. I didn't realize those two were stuck together. Oh, you were dealing with someone who was just, this is their energy, the Fool card. Not serious, none whatsoever. Very foolish. Very naive. And I'm not saying naive to the point where, you know, they were very manipulative. But you know how sometimes it could be someone who is an adult, but they don't have any of their stuff together. Like, you know, you could be taking care of them. They can't take care of their responsibility, that type of thing. It is a very childish-like energy. It's like they don't think you had to dig them out of holes because they were so busy trying to jump on things that they didn't talk to you about. You'd be like, why the F did you go out and buy this car? You didn't talk to me about it. Well, yeah, they went out and did a Fool card. They just were doing stuff that may have caused so much damage in your relationships, okay? And that Fool card is not a good card to see, okay, when it comes down to them. I do feel like, though, for some of you, you kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with this person. I'm not sure if you're like really, really in love with them or not. I don't know. But I just feel like this could be the person that's going to come in here. Let's talk about, for some of you, the new person. Yeah, I actually see a new person in this reading. And even if that's the case and that's true, imagine you coming out here with the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool card. Let me know that this person is going to be new here for you. And the only thing about this person right now, there's going to be a little slowness here with them. And I feel like it's because of their job, their work, okay? I feel like they're just as ambitious as you are. And they could have just came out of a connection or a relationship. Let's go ahead. Let's get a little bit more here for your person of interest before I get to your future. Somebody, and for some of you, this person lives at a distance. This person will hop their tail on the plane to be with you. King of Wands, I'm seeing a new person, to be honest. For those who are single, you're most likely, for a lot of you, could be dealing with someone who is at a distance, which means online dating. I see traveling to be with this person, okay? And again, I see fire so much in your reading. A lot of you are dealing with water and fire. Particular water is Scorpio. This person is, to me, looks like more so an entrepreneur. This is your energy as well, but I feel like you're meeting someone you're like meeting your match with this particular person, okay? For a lot of you, if this is someone from your past, they're going to come back in here saying how they have, you know, refined themselves. They have, you know, they have changed. They have thought about, you know, what they've done. It's that type of thing. I don't trust it only because it is the Fool card that came out before. That would be for them. I feel like it's just going to be a whole lot of fluff, basically. And they know your weaknesses. For a lot of you, they may know that you suffer from loneliness. And I feel like that could be the reason that could be the reason why they're going to get back in. That could be part of the tool that helps them to come back in. So I'm just going to be honest with you. You have to be aware of your own feelings. Okay, I'm just telling you. Because a lot of you were avoiding the hell out of what this person was doing in relationships. That could be a pattern that you may have. You may have a pattern of avoiding what the person do because you're trying to give them a chance. You look at the, you're like always looking at the brighter side of things, giving them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. But can you believe at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant came out? Now, what does this mean? This means a long-term committed relationship is in store for you. You already had the Two of Cups, but you have to make the right decisions. Remember, part of the Fool card is for you as well, which talks about not being impulsive with relationships. Yeah, there are people here that want you. You came out as the Queen of Wands before, which talks about good looking, attractive, magnetism, but you have to know that. Okay, any people can tell you until you blue in the face, but you have to be able to exude that type of thing. So just basically looking at this, everything here looks amazing. I got scared because I'm like, man, like Capricorn has been so good. What is it that I'm feeling? Some of you guys are reminiscing. That's right. Okay, now that makes sense. The Scorpio lunar moon has a tendency to bring up the wounds. You guys start to feel that. Maybe you start to feel it this weekend. You cried all of a sudden. You start thinking about, you know, the good old times. So that makes sense because I'm like, I was not feeling this energy with them. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is a part of your purging. That's maybe why I see Scorpio. It's not just about that energy being, not about you just being with a Scorpio, but it could be just in general. It talks about the death and the rebirth of you, who you are as a person. Okay, so yeah, I am definitely seeing that there's going to be a new relationship here for you. Oh my God. I'm so happy because I'm like, Capricorn, we ain't going backwards. We please don't. And I don't want you guys to be hard on yourself if that's something that you actually do as well. Don't be hard on yourself. Remember, life is a lesson. And I'm about to see how they feel in a minute. Life is a lesson, y'all. You know, and even when we have so much conviction about moving forward in a certain direction, sometimes we do go backwards. We do. It happens all the time. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get the future. Okay. I see someone coming in here wanting commitment. Period. Okay. And definitely for a lot of you, there's someone that you know coming up in here. Why? Because you got the Seven of Wands. This is a very defensive energy. And you are only busy working on yourself. Okay, I mean, of course, because the Eight of Pentacles is coming out. Remember, leadership came in here. You guys are going to be a little bit too busy anyway, not necessarily saying that you won't have time for your new love. I just feel like in general, it's just not going to be enough time for you to be focusing on what this past person is doing. But I also feel like you are a little defensive. So if a new person come in, you're really not ready to give your whole heart and soul to that person. I feel like you're going to kind of temper the relationship. Thank you. Because remember, the Knight of Swords came out of your position, talks about impulsivity. This is awareness, self-awareness. I got to do things different this time because I don't want to not be in a relationship. If I'm trying to make something successful, you have to go in it, ease at it, like you're putting your feet in water when it's a hot bath, right? You don't want to feel powerless. You don't want to be paralyzed again. You don't want to be the fish on the hook, feeling hopeless and vulnerable. You don't want to do that. And a lot of you suffer from betrayal. Okay. So if you do not slow down, I'm telling you, you're going to end up in that same kind of position that you were in before. That's just what I'm saying. Baby, when I tell you, I see all kinds of fire up in this reading. Who are you guys dealing with this fire sign? Okay. That is what I am seeing. Let's go ahead. Let's see if I can get any other messages here outside of love. Well, love too. And then I'll get the messages that they directly want to tell you. This is going to be for Capricorn. Money looks amazing. And the person that's coming in here is actually really attractive. You do find them attractive, okay? Or they're just as magnetic. You know, sometimes it's so funny when somebody will say they're not fine, but they're good looking, okay? It's that energy. It doesn't even matter. It's like it's something about them. They're very attractive. They're sexy. And it's like you just want to be around them all the time. I feel like that energy is even more dangerous, okay? Yeah, I stopped on doubt. This is where you guys are. Okay, having a sense of doubt when it comes down to your relationships. Let's go ahead. Let's see. This is for Capricorn. Let's see what's going to come out here for Capricorn. And I promise you tomorrow I'm going to have the channeled messages tomorrow. I just didn't have time to finish everybody's yesterday. So 6 of Wands, having something to be proudful about here with the 6 of Wands. This is also in a love relationship, how someone wants to come in and win you over. But you got so much success here. 6 of Wands really is a success card, okay? Big picture is the 2 of Wands, which talks about looking towards the future. For a lot of you, this is where you guys are headed, and this is how you're going to be making your decisions. You're not going to be making your decisions based on just for the here and now. And I feel like you are going to listen to your inner guidance. Okay? That's what I see most of you doing. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more here for Capricorn. Okay. So, okay, I'm seeing that for some of you, maybe it's just me. Some of you could be dating someone of the opposite it could be different race, or you could be dating someone from a different culture. You have differences twice that came out here, okay? You had differences that came out twice, but it's a really good difference, okay? For some of you, this could be an actual same-sex relationship for some of you. And then for others, I just feel like there is kind of like this, you know, one person is from another country. So I do feel like there is some type of culture difference in this reading, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get this message that your person wants to tell you here, Capricorn. I'm only going to get them only, okay? What do they want to tell Capricorn? Your person of interest, whoever they may be, even if they're new. They feel foolish. Isn't that crazy? The Fool card came out for them. Really, right? They feel foolish for what they've done, okay? And then it also talks about them being stuck in a loop. And this person also feels like they may have an energy of depression here. You know, maybe they feel that maybe they are loners. They don't have too many friends. And even if they do have friends, it's only a selected amount, okay? That's what I'm saying here. Now, let's see what's going on with just exactly. This is the new person. This is the person that's going to give you the right relationship. But I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the person who wants to make something right. They're going to say they've been thinking about it, how much they want to be with you. And a lot of you are going to be receiving messages from this person, okay? And if this is a new person, this feels like that somebody could come up into your DM. Yeah, because it happens all the time. So I feel like for some of you, this could have something to do with someone coming into your DM, basically. And, you know, making some type of declaration of love, basically saying they want to talk to you. They've been holding it in or something like that. Just be prepared, because I see that happening within the next 2 months if it doesn't happen right now, okay? But this is what I have for you here, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel, always being so amazing. If you guys are interested in an emergency reading, all that information is down in the description box. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow with your channel messages. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.